CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN.
Guys, the Chicken's here, back today with another Warships video. In today's video, guys, man, what a day, what a day. I swear to God, actually, I'm not sure. Let me check this real quick. I must have played like 150 battles or something. Now, it's funny because I actually lost, I probably lost 70 matches today, but I moved up on the leaderboard. We'll get into that more in a second, but 419, so I mean, that's not even that crazy. But, I mean, we're holding steady. Now, the problem is right now, there's a big issue, and it's kind of like all progress is essentially halted for the moment. It's paused, depending on where you are exactly. But this is because of the star reset, in my opinion, because everyone's kind of like neck and neck, and it's like, you know, we're all just kind of squeezing together like Humpty Dumpty trying to get through the door. How's that for a reference? But that's what it seems like to me anyways, because there's just been no progress. Now, this morning, I was 4 stars away from Diamond. Since then, I went all the way down to rank 19, almost 18. That's how many battles I lost. We crawled and scraped and worked our way back up to 20, and now we're just kind of stuck here. So I felt like this would be good to touch on, because you guys are either at this point or you're coming to it. And the problem is there's not a lot of effective tech at the moment. Now, I did get bombardiers unlocked today, and as soon as I unlock bombers, I won about 9 in a row just using bombers and heavy choppers. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you the defense. I'm going to show you the attack strat. And that essentially got me into Diamond. I mean, 4 stars off. Ah, man, it was such a grind to get there. But it was so frustrating because I was right there, could taste it, and then all the way back down to 19th. But, you know, it's Warships, right? It's Warships. So don't get discouraged if you're not making progress right now. I think that's kind of par for the course. And the next thing that we want to do is I said we're not going to backfill, but we're going to grab one thing. We're going to grab the Sky Shield, and that's going to help us out. We're going to grab the Sky Shield. We're going to max out our bombers. We're going to max out our artillery. That's where we're going to focus our tokens, and then we're going to 6, and we're getting out of here. We're going to 6. We're getting that building health. It's very important this season to not backfill too much. You kind of want to pick your path and stick to it. Like, if there's 1 or 2 things that you really need, like bombers or seekers, something like that, you know, go get them, but don't go crazy on the backfilling, because you're only going to get as far as you can get this season. You're not guaranteed to get to the end of the tech tree this season. So wherever you finish, that's where you're going to finish, and that's where you're going to battle it out for kind of, you know, the last few hours if you're really going to be pushing. So very important this season to get as far ahead as you can in the tech tree to get that more important stuff. Like, you know, sure, would Gunboat Energy help me? Sure. Would, you know, Barrage help me? Absolutely. But is it going to help me as much as pushing forward right now is, and getting the building health, getting my next rank chest, you know, getting some of these things over here? Probably not. Probably not. So that's the plan for right now. Let me know down below in the comments where you guys are at. And let's go, let's look at, I'll try to find one of my better hits. 250. Do I have a time better than 250? I don't think so. 250. 250, 249. So that's what I mean. It's very, very grindy. So there's a couple different bases. We'll go over this base first. Now, this base is pretty well the base I'm running. This is the best base to use currently. And the best way to hit it with choppers and bombers, there's a few different attack methods, but I'm just going to cover this for right now. Choppers and bombers, you want to spread them out as wide as you can. You want to get them going on all sides, and you want them working. You don't want them all clustered together shooting at the same target in the middle. You want them to be able to spread out. And where we're spending our GBE is going to be on boom mines, mainly battle orders, as we're just trying to grind out as many of those as we can. But you see, you'll sprinkle down some medkits here and there. If there is a cluster of mines in the way, you can use your artillery, or if you have barrage, obviously take that down. And then we're using our extra artilleries to take down the engine. I actually picked the wrong engine here. I threw all my artillery on that one, which was stupid because this one ended up taking longer to take down, so that was kind of pointless. So that's kind of how you want to do it. So let's see what we can come across here. Hopefully we'll find some different bases, but It's either basically you do that, you let them go widespread, or if he's got one ER in the back left corner that's like basically unguarded, save one boat of bombers. You might need a you might need a heavy chopper, depending on if he's got like a couple boom cannons or some other stuff there that's going to be problems for bombers. But other than that, it's very easy. You're just letting them trail off. So you put your 2 choppers, your 4 bombers on the one side with brick, and let them clear and push and open up that right side. And then we're gonna delay drop the chopper bomber on the left side to take out that last engine, which is actually what we're gonna be doing right here. So that worked out well. Now this guy does have a sky shield, so I'll show you how we attempt to deal with those, but it's a little bit tricky. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 brick, and I'll use battle orders right off the landing. I usually do this. You got to be careful, because it will push the bombers up a little bit farther than we really want them to go. I'm going to put an early medkit there just to hopefully catch all of them. Alright, so now we're good to go like this. We can go 1, 2 over here. Sorry about that. So you want to be in the 240, 250 range. We'll see what H-Way did to us. Probably the same thing, like I said. Yeah, it's just spread out chopper bomber. He actually went 4-4, which is interesting. My base is different than his, so I guess that's an option. I think that's too many heavy choppers, though. I don't think you need that many. There's not that many things that are going to take down the choppers, so you don't have to be too concerned about that. Let's get into another one here and see if we can work our way back up. That's going to be the plan for right now. But, you know, kind of looking forward. I think the Sky Shield, I think maxing out artillery, and I think maxing out bombers. Obviously, maxing out bombers is going to help a little bit, and, you know, most of you should have enough tokens to do that once you initially unlock them. I just kind of got screwed because I didn't plan it right, I guess, but I just ran out of tokens. But yeah, so yeah, I think that'll help us once we get artillery maxed, especially because right now I think it is 64 GBE with max artillery to take down an engine versus like 80 at rank 4, something like that. Number's a little bit off there, but that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna go. How do we want to do this? Okay, he's got those 2 boom cannons there. It's gonna make it a little bit tricky to just throw one boat of bombers down. So let's go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 brick, and we'll let them clear that out a little bit. I think actually we're gonna be fine to just go ahead and do this. Now, when you're doing the delay drop, only delay for as long as you need to. You might not need to do a huge delay. You might just be able to clear like a couple, you know, defenses like I just did there, and then just go ahead and throw them out and let them go. Because we don't want the end of the attack to come down to these guys farting around down here when we need all engines going down at the same time. So let's go like this. We're working away on another battle orders. This guy looks like he's getting a really fast time on us again. Okay. We're good on the left side, so we can focus over here. Ow, he just clipped that bomber. Okay, let's get another battle orders. And let's use artillery over here. Flare that way. 259, this is a great time. And there we go. So I'm happy with that. That was a good hit. That's about as well as that's about as well as we can do. We're not getting much better times than that. You can actually use heavy chopper and, like, you know, I'm not going to be able to do a 312. I don't have seekers. So he obviously used seekers. And rifleman? Yeah, he's got seekers, he's got barrage, he's got the whole squad coming out for us. That is crazy. Wow. What an incredible seeker hit. All right, let's do a couple more. I forget how much time's left because I clipped that out, but that's okay. All right, let's get back into it here. Oh man, yeah, it's been an interesting season, that's for sure. You know, part of it's the star reset. I think that's a big part of it actually, but we'll talk more about that as we go. And let's get into another hit here. Yeah, what I was gonna say before. So you can actually use heavy choppers and Zookas if you get really good with that. It can be faster than heavy choppers and bombers. Basically, what you want to do is you can have smokes. That's great. If you don't, it can still work. You take 3 heavy choppers, 5 Zookas, and you basically flare them into one side. You basically use them the same way as bombers, but you kind of flare them in towards the like the upper right middle, and then just let them kind of free clear from there. It's not my cup of tea, so it's not what I'm going with, but yeah, we'll see if we can make this work here. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bricky right up the gut. And we're going to be careful here. The mortars don't tag too many bombers. Go, looking good. I think the heavies should clear some of those mines, just in case. Now, I'm going to go ahead and well, maybe we'll be okay here. I don't know what's going on. That was I wasn't expecting to spread like that, so we'll see if we can get away with it. I'm not sure. Kind of all over the place, but it might be okay. We lost brick. Yeah, man. It's hard when they get so zoned out like this because you have to zoom so far out. It's hard to control all of them at once. Yeah, without battle orders, we're going to get a slow time. That's kind of just the way it is. And alright, let's go. Let's launch like crazy. Let's go. All the artillery's over there. And we should go down the same time here. Boom. 244. Not great, not horrible. Let's see. 233. There we go. There we go. So it does work. This guy was heavy chopper rushing, so that was a little bit easier. Okay, we're back to 20. That's what it's been all day, man. It's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of up and down. But yeah, just hold on. Just hold on tight. Hold on to your sails. We'll be okay. We'll get through this little rough patch, and then we'll be able to push forward. The good news is, for a lot of people, you're probably going to be able to get bombers, and depending what rank you're at, like say if you're 16, 17, you're going to be able to push really far ahead. So I think that's going to help out a lot of you guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.